Welcome to Bradford Cathedral as you join with us today making our Advent wreath. Welcome to Bradford Cathedral's Advent wreath making. To make your Advent wreath, you will need some sharp scissors or secateurs for cutting foliage, some evergreen foliage, 5 candles. These can either be 3 purple, 1 pink and a white one, or alternatively 4 red and a white candle. Some oasis, which is a special kind of foam that holds water for plants, and an Advent holding ring. You can buy these with oasis already in them, or you can reuse one from last year with fresh oasis. The Advent wreath is the shape of a circle. This reminds us that God's love is everlasting and surrounds the whole world. You can also include pine cones and floristry wire. Start your wreath by watering the oasis till it will hold no more water. Then place your 4 coloured candles into the oasis, equally spaced around the Advent ring. The 4 candles are lit in turn during the 4 Sundays leading up to Christmas Day. They remind us that this is a time of preparation as we wait to celebrate the birth of Jesus on Christmas Day. The candles burn brightly as a symbol of Jesus being the light of the world. 3 of the candles are purple. This is a royal colour of Advent because Jesus is the Son of God. He is also the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. The pink candle is the 3rd candle. This traditionally symbolises joy and that we're halfway through Advent. That means we're halfway through to Christmas, and it's lit on what is sometimes referred to as Gaudete Sunday. If you don't have purple or pink candles, that's fine. You can use red candles instead. The 5th candle is white and lit on Christmas Day or on Eve to represent Jesus. This is the last thing to go into our Advent wreath, so we'll save it to the end. Now it's time to cut your greenery. You can use aromatic herbs like rosemary and bay, as well as fir trees or ivy and holly. Holly is often used at Christmas because it also reminds us of Easter time and the crown of thorns that was placed on Jesus' head before his crucifixion, and the bright red berries of Jesus' blood, but also of his great love for us. The evergreen leaves in the wreath remind us that even though it's winter, spring will follow, bringing new life, and that gives us hope. You can use as many different evergreen leaves as you want. The more you use, the more interesting your wreath will look. If you have some pine cones, these can look really effective in your wreath. You can paint them before you put them in, or you can use them as they are. If you have some thin wire or floristry wire, wrap that around the base of the cone, then place the fir cone into your arrangement. Pine cones are a symbol of new life, and if you look very carefully in the cones, you may still see some seeds. If planted, these can grow to become mighty trees. When you have finished your Advent wreath, place the white candle into the middle. You may need to put a little dish underneath it to catch any of the wax. Now your Advent wreath is ready. If you want to add some more colour to your Advent wreath as you get closer to Christmas, you can add some flowers or some tinsel. But remember to keep watering your Advent wreath as the foliage will be constantly thirsty. You can light 1 new candle each Sunday in Advent. But children, remember, you need a responsible adult with you, as lighting matches can be dangerous, and never leave your Advent wreath candles burning unattended. You may also want to say a prayer together with the people you are living with. And as you gather around your Advent wreath, remember to say thank you to God for each other and for Jesus, whose birthday we will celebrate on Christmas Day. On Bradford Cathedral's website, you can also find some prayers that you might like to use when you light your candles each Sunday in Advent and on Christmas Day. We would love to see some pictures of your Advent wreaths, and you can send them to info@bradfordcathedral.org. God bless you all this Advent with God's love, His comfort and His joy.